able to play them within 1 point. So they've got a lot of talent, but like you mentioned, they're going through some injuries right now and just trying to figure out their rotations.
Matthew Cleveland starting for Miami this afternoon, along with Nigel Pack, Brandon Johnson, Jalen Blackman, and Lynn Kidd. And the Canes break the ice. It's a bucket for Matthew Cleveland, 2-0 Miami.
Everything opens up from that three-point line.
Pack top of the key. Into the corner, Matthew Cleveland 3. 5-0 Miami. Dish down low and a block, but kept alive. And a bucket is good for Jonathan Dunn, the sophomore.
High percentage shots in close, and then when you get that close, you get an offensive rebound.
3 is good for Nigel Pack. 8-2 Canes lead. (8-2) Miami. Shot clock at 4 in the paint, going up strong and blocked by Lynn Kidd.
They played really well in the second half, but haven't put a full game together yet. And Smart's shot selection, they're shooting about 33 points per game, and that's the kind of shot that they need, is something in close.
Again, they work Lynn Kidd down low, and the right-hand jump shot and the floater is good. Look at a high screen from Brandon Johnson. Matthew Cleveland lines up another 3, and he buries it.
Great extra pass there by Miami.
Now Horton being pestered by Joe Bay. Back to Brown. On the wing, pulling up. Oduro fresh into the game. He nails it. Here's Pack. Little pump fake. Wide open, Brandon Johnson for 3.
And you can see that they've held both of those ACC teams under 70 points, which is a big thing for the Hurricanes, with averaging over 100. So they want to make sure that they're still getting points on the board. But they've played like every other day. You notice that they're already 6 games in. That is what Coach L's programs are known for. So even how you look, how you dress, how the passes, everything's got to be crisp. And that's what's going to carry them through on wins throughout the season.
And he left too short. Miami leads by 11. 9:30 left to play in the first half. Good look down low and a bucket there for Oduro. He's got 6.
They need more of that. Coppin State needs that kind of action. Drive and kick for the assist.
Boy, look at Ugachukwu. Wide open 3 in the corner. That is flushed and buried by A.J. Staten McCray.
Yes, they definitely turned that up from that timeout.
And that 3 is too strong. 1 and done. Ugachukwu down with the rebound. Miami's allowed 10 points in 13 minutes of action. Brandon Johnson. Cleveland will check back in for Miami with 5:55 left to play. Bethea and Kidd, back they come in transition. And now Dunn down low on the baseline, had it blocked by Brandon Johnson.
And you can feel this game just kind of getting spread out for Coppin State.
Coppin State now 1 of their last 8 from the field, but they finally get one to go down. Trailing by 15. Inside for Matthew Cleveland. He's got a little room. Give him a little bit of breathing room, and he'll nail it from there, right from the elbow.
I mean, that just says so much about their depth and what they can do. And if that's their key, is balanced attack and moving the ball, this is what Miami can do.
They're being badgered. They're being pestered by this real sticky Coppin State defense. Staten McCray, deep 3. Good.
You're seeing that difference right now for Cleveland on the floor.
And this might not be the old Big East, or you just beating and banging all game long, but this is a tough conference, and you got to be strong as Nigel Pack buries a deep 3.
It really means that anyone on the Miami Hurricane team can.
And Nadozi kicks it out to Harrison for 3 off the left side of the rim, no good. Back come the Canes again. They love to move the basketball. There's a 3, and that is good. That's Jalen Blackman.
And that's from multiple players have those 3-point buckets. So it's just a matter of time before they all get on the board. And here's Blackman again.
Boy, he lined up another one. They feel like they are deadly. They've got to stay healthy.
Right now, Blackman, that right wing, give it to him all day out there.
Harrison down low, and he finds a wide open Cameron Sparrow in the paint. For Sparrow, that was his first bucket, just his second attempt. Now Blackman, he's got 6 quick points here. Double teamed in the corner. Brandon Johnson with a flush underneath, wide open. What a find there by Blackman. Offensive weave up top, 9 on the shot clock. Blackman down low for Kidd. No double team yet. Looks left. Now he spins right. And a right-hand hook shot. With 6 points this afternoon. Miami's played 10 players this afternoon. 9 of them have scored. How about that block there by Brandon Johnson?
Great hustle plays here for the Hurricanes.
Another opportunity here for the Eagles. And, ooh, nice little shot there by Julius Ellerby.
From about half court for Cleveland.
He can really jump. And now down low, Brandon Johnson. He's got 9. The last basket here for Miami.
I mean, that wasn't even a play. He just flashed into the middle of...
Cameron Brown really quick with the basketball in his hands at the free throw line. Jump shot is good for Oduro.
He's either back to the basket or mid-range in that high-low post, and now you see them dropping into a 2-3 zone. Let's see how Miami adjusts.
Now Cleveland up and under with a left hand off the glass. A little kiss. And if anybody watching this afternoon has followed Miami basketball over the years, and even if they haven't, Coach Larrañaga kind of lives by the 10 commitments of Miami basketball. A lot of them. We're going to set our defense. We're going to pressure the man with the ball.
We all want to get to that next level, and that's what the guys came here from Miami. But he said the number one thing that to get evaluated, to get to that next level, is winning. And that was really opened everyone's eyes that we are all committed.
You know, if you get yours and you get 35 points, great, but you got to play together, got to play as a team, and that's what a lot of this is predicated on here for the Miami Hurricanes. Here's Ndozi in the paint. He lost that thing up with his right hand going up towards the rack.
Is huge for personal success and team success, and no one better than Coach Larrañaga. I think all he does is read leadership books. Stephen Covey, you name it, he is following it to develop these guys.
Staten McRae does come down with a defensive rebound, but Nigel Pack just soaring.
We talked about his athleticism.
That's good for 3. Yeah. You don't suspect that little fella Nigel Pack. Oh, there's a steal by Jalen Blackman. He puts it up and in. And now Coppin State having a bit of a problem trying to figure out who's supposed to be in and who's out. Oh, boy. And that was the other end of an and one opportunity.
Right.
He's 4 of 6 from the free throw line this afternoon. Coppin State 6 of 10. And the jump shot rolls in there for Callie Horton, sophomore out of Erie. Aljo Bay, Jaleel Bethia, Divine Ugachukwu out there for Miami right now. On with Austin Swartz, and again, Kidd, the old man out there, and he buries one from the elbow. Now,
yeah, he was like, I can still make that, being number 1 in the ACC in field goal percentage.
Well, there's a beautiful shot fake there, and Callie Horton with one dribble, and he pulled up from the elbow.
Yeah, a couple of good looks.
Miami only leading the second half by 2, outscoring Coppin State 19-17. That has been a bit of a theme to start the year. Miami has constantly gotten up big, and now Horton, a 3, it's good! He'll go to the free throw line. And
that's also causing, everyone to learn a little bit more about where to play, what's expected of them.
Paul Jobay's 3 was no good, and now Bethia in the corner with 3, good. I'm sure they'll try to get him 3 more points here in the final 9 minutes. That could do it for 3 and for 1,000. Yes, there it is. It's that wisdom, and those are the type of guys, they don't panic in conference games when it's a 2-point game with a minute left for weeks on end. It's just those type of guys can win a lot of games. That's a beautiful running floater there for Ndozi.
You're seeing all of the pieces start to meld together here for the Hurricanes.
Wide open, Matthew Cleveland, 3, good, buried it, didn't even touch the rim. And they almost got upended by him.
Drake, always a good MVC program. It's going to be a good test.
Lynn Kidd with a bucket. And it'll be a ESPN or an ESPN2 assignment for that Miami-Arkansas game, but all those games available on the Watch ESPN platform as Toby Ndozi buries a 3. It's
going to be great men's basketball, and I think that's what a lot of people want to see in November and early December is top teams playing each other. As you see Bethia, these guys get to play on the main stage then, And right there on that huge rebound by Bethia, even though he turns it over, that was one of the main things that Coach Larrañaga said was going to be a big key for him getting back in at 6'5". Miami plays a little bit smaller, and so Bethia's going to have to be on the rebounds at 6'5".
Goes Ugachukwu up and lays it in with the right hand.
Lightning quick. Love watching him play.
Underrated and not sought after out of Texas. Another 3, and that is good for Ndozi. He's buried a few here late. They've got 84 points with 2:45 left to play, and they've got numbers here in transition. Ugachukwu going to take it himself and up with the right hand on the left side.
Look at Divine, 99. In open transition,
boy, he's impressive.
He can just turn it on a dime, and he's going to blow by people.
3 good there.
There must be something to those halftime speeches from Coach Stewart.
Look at Ugachukwu go again. He's got himself an and one. He's going to the free throw line for an additional. Wow.
Game. He is so fast. Look at him. And a smart play. He drops the ball ahead of him. No.
Finishing your career with the Miami Hurricanes. Ugachukwu goes up. Boy, it's impressive.
There
he
that
just
was
hangs.
again.
He can hang in.
He has so much finesse and such athletic ability.
Wow.
Just, I thought he was going to go up and dunk that one.
So now he's got 12. 5 Miami players in double figures. Here comes Isaiah Johnson-Origu. He goes up with the right hand.
Popper, big time.
He just really hangs too.
Yeah.
He knew his defender was going straight up.
Look at him
and
now.
he
He's
just hung.
coming. Here we go.
Johnson-Origu, 2-hand flush in transition with 23 seconds left to play. They improved to 3-0. And your final thoughts from the Watsco Center this afternoon.
Well, another, exciting game by the Hurricanes. 93 points on the board.